Well, I mean, we literally were, right? I mean, we had a police escort to get the hell out of there. I think what happened was they got out to take a picture at the sign, the welcome,
He took off.
and he got out and he wouldn't get back in, so they decided to just leave without him.
Forest wood absorbed the minerals from the silica-laden water.
It was amazing.
It wasn't.
It was.
If you're lying.
It looks like he's greasing his bowl. This road looks petrified.
Yeah. Oh, God dang. Woo! That's not good at all. Oh, they're terrible road heaves. Look at these things. Wow, you could do some serious damage hitting those at 65 miles an hour.
Oh, so you turn left and then one's on each side.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I was thinking they were on opposite sides of the road. They said that's the side that has electric. You can see the points. They said has a little more space in between sites. And then this side, they said, is all dry, but people are packed in.
I kind of like it.
Which side do you want me on?
Oh. Let's just face this way.
What? I'm saying which
Can you
side?
park there?
We'll just go. Let's go.
Cheers.
You have your corkscrew, and now you can actually drink your wine.
I got my wine and I got a good dinner. Healthy.
Got dehydrated.
Doesn't take long to do the Petrified Forest.
No, it doesn't. Your first clue should be when you get the national park guide for whatever national park you're at, and when it says, where is it here? It's on this page. I knew I saw it on here, didn't I?
Half day.
Oh, that's pretty good. What should I see? If you only have 1 or 2 hours, and it lists a bunch of things. If you have a half day, a couple of things, and then when it gets down to if you have a full day or more, there's not really much there, right? It's like, oh, I guess.
No, read it. It says, be grateful you have some extra time.
No, celebrate. You have the luxury of time to enjoy backcountry camp in the wilderness area, and that's for 1 day. So it's like, okay. I mean, it's 28 miles from one side to the other side. I'm glad I did the research because I kind of knew this coming here, that there wasn't a ton to see, a ton of hikes for you to do. So I figured 2 nights would, this way I can work all day today. And then go do some stuff in the afternoon with you. And then we'll roll out early tomorrow because it's a 6-hour drive tomorrow to Santa Fe.
Guess what I was thinking when you said we were going to the Petrified Forest, that it was a forest. It's not a forest.
It's northern Arizona, honey.
I know, I just thought maybe there was a forest that popped up somewhere.
Like up in Flagstaff or something. Where
Yeah.
It's like
I am going to go do a little exploring while John is working. So I'm going to leave our little campsite here and go into the Petrified Forest. I am hiking in the Painted Desert on a trail called the Onyx, I think. Onyx Bridge. Apparently I'm looking for a long petrified wood bridge. So we'll see how it goes. It's very pretty. You can see It's so cool. All this petrified wood is in all this sediment, and so as the water washes it, then you find all these treasures. It's kind of cool. I mean, they are, what, 200 million years old? That's a little bit older than me. This is the Onyx Bridge. I'm assuming it was a bridge because it comes out of there and it goes into there, and it probably was one big stick or tree, and over the years it's obviously cracked. People probably walked on it. Heading back up. Sure, I went all the way down there and then across the green into the there. So we're driving back from the Onyx Bridge. I was gonna stop and do Blue Mesa, and I missed the turn. So I figured John and I can go back and we'll drive through there instead of doing the, I guess we could make him do a 1 mile walk. So that's what I'm doing. I'm heading back, and I enjoyed Onyx Bridge. It was pretty cool. Thumbs up.
Yeah, serious wind. I was almost tempted to figure out the wind direction, because I think we're getting hit in the side, and that's why it's rocking. I was almost thinking of moving out there, pointing our nose at it, but it's supposed to die down. Yeah. So I think what happened was they got out to take a picture at the sign, the welcome,
He took off.
and he got out and he wouldn't get back in, so they decided to just leave without him. And so they drove all the way down to here, and they parked out on the edge there. And he came running by, and he's running in and out of moving cars on that busy road right there. And then he runs down into here, and he's just sort of checking it out. And she gets out and has a cigarette. I'm thinking, oh, maybe they're just letting him go for a little pee walk. And then she's out there for a while, and then finally she gets in her car, and they leave.
No!
And they're heading down through here, and the dog's chasing them all the way down. And they stop right in front of the RV over here. And then he stops and just sort of wanders off again.
The dog?
Yeah, and then they peel out and go flying away again. And then he's chasing them again up the road. This went on for like an hour, because I was sitting over here in meetings, and I finally got up and I'm like, what are they doing out there? And I realized they're just like, and finally they got out to the main road and they just took off. And the dog was chasing them. I assume he eventually stopped and eventually got in, but I don't know. I thought, well, if they left him, he would have come back here where there's people. Yeah, crazy. Ooh, this is going to expire like tomorrow?
Yeah, he said, oh, wow, you're really getting these.
Getting every dollar out of it, that's right. No sense in renewing it till April.
Do you need a map and guide today?
No, that's all right.
All right, welcome back, and
Thank
we'll
you. Thanks. Here we go!
200 million years ago, toppled trees were buried in sediment along the ancient river system that used to flow through this land. Instead of decomposing, the porous wood absorbed the minerals from the silica-laden water, and over millions of years, quartz crystallized within the wood's cellular structure. Impurities in the quartz, such as iron, carbon, and manganese, created the rainbow of colors we see today.
I have to get
Oh, the agony of defeat.
Wow. Or the machine without Diet Coke.
I can't believe that.
Freaking does that.
You have a whole fountain soda thing. Diet Coke's gotta be, Diet Coke has to be the most popular Coke product. I mean, even more than Coke, it's gotta be. And they don't have Diet Coke in the fountain. They had Coke Zero. Not that that helps you, but it's almost like taunting you then. It's like, who drinks Coke Zero? Not many people. All right, is it snack time?
Apparently, you need a snack.
I do need a snack because I was all prepped for popcorn and then it was just those little bags of popcorn. I thought we were having snacks in the car. And then my wife made me stop at this place called Crystal Forest. And she said, oh, you just go up this path to this ledge and then there's like this huge open area of petrified forest. I said, I don't believe it because I just see people walking around and coming straight back. And I think the ranger station had a really cool path with logs all along. And I think it's just basically the same thing. And she said, no, we're going to be really nice. Then she got out of the car and stormed away and said, I'm just going to go look at it out here. So I would go up there, but now it's a matter of principle, I think, that I'm eating my snack. Hi, you didn't wait for me.
No.
I was finishing my popcorn.
Oh. It was amazing.
It wasn't.
It was.
You're lying. You're totally lying. You're full of it. Let me see your video, Miss Amazing.
Oh, I'll show you.
Oh, you're going to give me some other video from some other place you went.
No. Look, see that a rock?
That's a rock. I got one of those next to my RV.
It's not a rock. It's petrified wood.
It is. But where's the epic view you were going to tell me about? You said there's going to be like this big panoramic view of a petrified forest. I want to see it. There wasn't one, was there? Yeah, I knew they were overselling it because the reason they were overselling it is because if you look at the picture, they don't show a panoramic view.
Beautiful.
We drove right by that.
No.
We did.
That was out that way.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's very Badlands looking.
Mm-hmm.
A changing world. Oh, yep, they got a ticket.
Yep, that's the
U.S.
guy.
Park Ranger speeding in the park. I guess I could pull over here to Lacey Point. Should I keep going?
I would keep going. It's all over. But you can look down. Do you think people used to camp here?
It looks like it. There's water spigots and everything.
Yeah.
And we're
in Painted Desert.
Painted Desert, just below the Painted Desert Inn, at what looks like is a dry camping area for RVs because it has dump station, it has toilets, it has picnic tables, but it's clearly not open. I got all excited because it's like, oh, we can drive by and use the dump station tomorrow, but there's a padlock on it, so sucks.
Unless you just want to drop your hose everywhere.
It's just flush it. Just be like the Caverns Inn that we stayed at.
Yeah.
Dump it everywhere.
Where we left our DNA.
Yeah. There's another water station right there. Straight up ahead. One. There. Crazy. Even if the water didn't work anymore, people would still disperse camp here. There's even a fire pit right there. Look, it goes all the way up. Wow. Yeah, that's water, and that's septic right there. That's a sewer. That's crazy. Yeah, it's sewer. That's a dump. Look at that. There's still even a curb right here.
That's crazy. These are pretty fresh tracks. Something was here not too long ago. Wow. All right, I'm gonna have to, tomorrow when we come through, I'm gonna have to ask at the ranger station, what's the story with this place?
What are you doing? How many beers in are you? One.
And I don't think it's been closed for just a short amount of time, because I don't think all this growth could have happened just in the off season.
Water river.
Yeah,
That was a dump.
maybe. Yeah, there's the water. There's the dump station right there, dump thing right there. Wow.
A million years ago.
That's the thing though, all this stuff looks like it's in really great shape. Okay, let's head back.
Because where was everyone helping us last night when we were getting busted by the park ranger Popo? And kicked out of National Park. We can officially put in our thumbnail, kicked out of National Park.
You are, aren't you?
Well, I mean, we literally were, right? I mean, we had a police escort to get the hell out of there. Like, no, you're not going out that gate. You're going to have to follow me all the way back to the main entrance. And then he sat there and waited for us with his lights on. Made sure we actually went through the gate and got on the freeway.
Chased out of the park.
Chased out of the park.
Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you watch a sunset and get busted?
All because we stayed really, really late last night in the park. Sunset was at 6:38. Yeah. I don't understand a national park that closes at all, let alone one that closes before sunset for the entire park. There's got to be some weird history there. I tried to find it last night online and I couldn't find it because I wanted to figure out.
They must do illegal things on there.
All I can figure out is they had people stealing petrified wood.
Yeah.
And so they figured they had to lock everything down and close everything after dark so people wouldn't come in and steal petrified wood. That's something I can think of. But that doesn't really explain why they decided to take a beautiful campground and just abandon it. I can't find any history on that campground. Like, no, there's like, normally you'd find like some old reviews from people that stayed there before or something like that. There's nothing. And everything up there is like, it's overgrown, but
Yeah.
it certainly doesn't look like, I mean, all the water spigots look like they were great. The dump station is much nicer than many of the dump stations that I've been to, including caverns that we had, but everything's locked up. And I know there's water there because we saw one of the spigots look like it was cracked and water was coming out. And I think the local wildlife was enjoying the free water. I counted at least 12 to 15 water spigots.
Yeah.
And then you could have probably had another 20 campers up there just dry camping easily. Finish eating, tear down, get the heck out of here because there's a windstorm coming. It's supposed to be here by like 9 a.m. And there's severe weather alerts all the way up to Flagstaff for wind. I'm hoping we can outrun it. I'll go like 85.
This thing doesn't go 85.
Downhill with the wind behind her back at night. fart. What are you doing? Hold on. That was a bit of a brain fart.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see. Here, Peggy, drive the RV forward a little bit. RV doesn't move. Oh, it would help if
You did something.
I prepared the FJ to actually be towed and not have the parking brake on and still be in four-wheel drive. And that's what happens when you don't do your checklist and you just sort of go. You forget silly little things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Now it's doing what it should do. I won't tow the poor car down the road and burn the tires out. It wouldn't have gone anywhere anyway. This thing wasn't moving.
No, it wasn't.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
We were out exploring yesterday and we found that old campground that's up there that has water and dump station and all that. How long has that been closed?
Well, it never got open.
Oh, really?
They started work on it and then COVID hit.
Oh.
It'll be on permanent. They're still trying to debate whether it's going to be feasible for us to operate it or not.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
They're doing a financial appraisal.
Yeah.
Then you have to get extra staff and
Yeah.
law enforcement.
It's
It's
such it's a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it's absolutely, it's incredible. Yeah, we thought it looked really new because all like the spigots and everything looked really, really new.
Yeah, under the previous, right before COVID, they put all that in, and then it struck, and then now they're kind of debating whether it's going to be cost effective for us.
Right.
Yeah.
There's that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, because you have to have a campground. Well, I've worked other parks that have campgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be only 20 spots, they said, I think.
Oh, okay.
So that you kind of have to, like at Desert View, I worked at Desert View in the Grand Canyon
Oh, okay.
station. We had that 50 person campground. But
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, we were there last night. I'm like, I think that thing would be full all the time. It's beautiful up there, right?
It's a matter of, since we close our gates every night,
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out, there's a lot of logistics, I guess you could
Yeah, we got stuck in here last night because we were in the car coming back from the other side, and then one of the rangers had to turn us around and send us back. Because like, we couldn't figure out how to get out.
Yeah, the gates closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, good, yeah. Well, maybe we will have one day. We'll see. 25 and a half. You guys have a good one.
Thank
Thank you.
Well, that's interesting because I thought everything looked really new.
Yeah.
Like all the faucets and the hardware and everything, with all the picnic benches, the concrete pad. I'm like, this just looks too nice to have just been here forever and abandoned, right? And it's
That
like,
makes
nope,
sense.
they built it and then it's just sitting there. These look like scales.
They do.
They might be to see if people are stealing rocks. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because they can tell. It's like,
Are you supposed to go? Nope.
yeah, I mean, if you pulled up in a vehicle that weighed 4 times what it should,
Yeah.
I mean, those definitely scales. So, we're figuring if they're stealing Petrified Forest. All right, we made it from one side to the other. Now we're gonna get on 40 and
Santa Fe.
I can't tell if they're pinning out to leave.
It looks like he's greasing his ball.
You were just waiting to say that, weren't you?
Doesn't it?
He may very well be greasing the
he was
ball
greasing
hitch
the
on
ball.
his truck to
Because-
put his Airstream on.
Because Mark and Trish's ball got stuck.
Hate that. You hate it when your ball gets stuck.
See, he is greasing the ball.
We'll spare you the video of the grown man greasing his ball. If only he knew we were talking about him right now. I'm sure he'd be mortified. So yell out the door, "How's your ball?" Need more grease? Got some butter in here. So mature. We are so
Oh,
mature.
here's Punxsutawney Phyllis.
Oh.
She's gonna go back in.
She's saying, "Did you get my ball greased?"
Yeah, she's gonna see you back in.
There she goes, in and out.